In order to make you understand, I must tell you a story. And there are so many. Stories of childhood, school, love, marriage, death. And none of them are true. Yet like children, we tell stories. In the beginning, there was the nursery with windows opening onto a garden, and beyond that, the sea. Something brightened, then the sponge above her head squeezed, and out shot arrows of sensation. And so as long as we draw breath for the rest of time, if we knock against a chair, a table, or a woman, we are pierced with arrows of sensation. Then individuality asserts itself. Some miserable affair severs beautiful human beings once so united. Bodies are in truth naked. We are only lightly covered with buttoned cloth, and beneath these pavements are shells, bones, and silence. But we were all different. The growl of the boot boy making love to the tweenie among gooseberry bushes, the clothes blown out hard on the line, the dead man in the gutter, the apple tree stark in the moonlight, the rat swarming with maggots, the luster dripping blue. Stained by each of these differently, we suffered terribly as we became separate bodies. How incompletely we are merged in our own experiences. But to return. Let us again pretend that life is a solid substance with which we turn about in our fingers. Let us pretend that we can make out a plain and logical story. There was a willow tree. Its creased and crooked bark had the effect of what remains outside our illusions yet cannot stay them. Hence the comment it makes. As we flow and change, it seems to measure. But it is a mistake, this extreme precision, a convenience, a lie. There is always, even when we arrive punctually at the appointed time, a rushing stream of broken dreams, nursery rhymes, street cries, half-finished sentences and sights, trees, willow trees, that rise and sink. Whatever sentence I extract whole and entire is only a string of 6 little fish that let themselves be caught, while a million others leap and sizzle. How impossible to order them, to detach one separately, or to give the effect of the whole. We are the continuers, we are the inheritors. When I meet an unknown person and try to break off what I call my life, it is not one life that I look back upon. I am many people. I do not altogether know who I am or how to distinguish my life from theirs. The true order of things, this, our perpetual illusion, is now apparent. The feeling is so grandiose. Old friends committed to different careers for which I loved them, pitied them, and also deeply envied. We felt enlarge itself round us the huge blackness of what is outside us, of what we are not. We were extinguished for a moment, went out like sparks in burnt paper, and the blackness roared. Past time, past history we went, but we, against the brick, against the branches, we 6 out of how many millions, for one moment out of what measureless abundance of past time and time to come, burnt there triumphant. The moment was all. The moment was enough. We drew apart. We were consumed. Some people go to priests, others to poetry. I to my friends, I to my own heart. I to seek among phrases and fragments something unbroken. I to whom there is not beauty enough in moon or tree, to whom the touch of one person with another is all, yet who cannot grasp even that, who am so imperfect, so weak, so unspeakably lonely. There I sat. Let me touch the table.